Good Saturday morning, and welcome to Ice Age TV, the internal combustion engine age YouTube channel that talks about all my cars and trucks and motorcycles. The Kiefer dog is going crazy as usual. Ice Age TV comments, gmail.com. If you want to sticker or talk to me, reach out. Hey, good Saturday morning there. That's as usual. I turn this camera on. Kiefer goes nuts with Ginger. It's the weirdest thing in the world. It's the timing, but anyways, good Saturday morning there. Not a real long conversation, just wrapping up the week of our morning conversations, which I think I had a great week of conversations of talking about the cars and trucks in the state of times. And I hope others enjoyed the channel. And here we are going over to the garage, shop, barn, man cave, compound, whatever you want to call it. And so on Monday, it was advertising conversations. Tuesday, it was influence conversations. Wednesday was date conversations. Thursday was paranoia. And then Friday was acceptance conversations. So I think the words flowed through the week to kind of keep the narrative to come to the end of what so many feel is going on around us like never seen before. But here is the great news. The great news is we got a Honda. We got this is the baddest ass dirt bike I've ever owned in my lifetime. And I was so hesitant to get it because it's a lot of bike. And I just don't have that type of skill. I mean, I rode dirt bikes growing up, but I was never this incredibly talented dirt bike rider doing jumps and wheelies. I just never was taught that, and I never really did it. So that's why I was like, this is the bike that's designed. Oh, the camera's playing with me this morning. It cut off as I was talking to you, but anyways, kind of summing up what I was just saying. This 450 RWE, the 450R Works Edition, wow. I mean, I was so hesitant to buy that motorcycle just because it's so much bike. But I was talking about how as you progress in life, and for me, as I progress in life, how many more years can you straddle a motorcycle? I mean, sincerely, how many more years can you do things that you did when you were younger? And for me, when I look at this 450R Works Edition Honda, it's like, wow, that is a lot of motorcycle, but it's the tall seat. And I've had these type of motorcycles or dirt bikes over the years, so it isn't like I haven't been around these, but it's just the seat is so tall, and getting off and on and often, on and off of it is somewhat challenging. And so, but here's the thing. Wow. I mean, wow. So Mr. Sanchez reached out and was like, what makes this thing so special? Well, I'm not the expert motocross guy that reads about these dirt bikes every day of my life, so I just kind of have on the surface knowledge. It has a hand-ported, polished head, which I guess that makes it so the internal combustion engine runs even more efficiently and flows the combustion correctly and whatever. It's got a gold chain on it. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. Is it a more strong, better chain? It has the Yoshi, or whatever, how you pronounce it, exhaust on it. It has the Hinson, let's just say clutch, can't even read it, clutch components or whatever. So it's like the heavier duty clutch. It has a hydraulic. This has a hydraulic clutch versus a cable clutch on the 450R. So remember, this is the 450R. So somebody say, well, I can buy a 450R and kind of make it like yours if I want to, which yes, you can. But this is a factory produced limited production, what they call the 450R, but then they call it the Works Edition. So my assumptions are with the special head pipe and exhaust, that makes it unique. The heavier duty clutch assembly makes it unique to itself. The unique handlebars with the your hand grips that I guess give you a better feel instead of having to change them out. The hydraulic clutch, the anodized or the platinum, whatever you want to call the front Showa inverted forks. It has a little bit more of a pretty face to it. And as I just mentioned, it's also that ported head, but also they throw in the Honda racing canopy with this, which if you had to go out, if you're a real racer and you're really doing your driving around and going places, having those little tents is beneficial on a really hot day. So that has value to it. And then they throw in a motorcycle stand, which that has value to it. And they throw in a carpet to it. Now, I think that's probably $1,000 to $1,500 of throw-ins if you have to buy it on your own. And as far as that, and does it have more power? I would think it does because of that ported head. But the thing is a torque monster. Just watching myself last night ride this dirt bike in my Crocs from yesterday and shorts and never riding this bike and then just kind of having fun with it. Just even for me, I'm blown away how this thing just does a rooster tail like nothing. And this motorcycle here, if you want to wheelie it, oh my gosh, it's just going to wheelie in a heartbeat. But that just isn't my forte. That isn't really my strong point in riding dirt bikes. It's just about having the fun, blasting. So the whole point is, I'm really taken back that even though I was very hesitant to buy this, I am like, wow. Now my daughter, she's just begging me for her to ride it, which she'll get to ride that, but she has her KTM. So, and I'm just blown away how good it sounds with that exhaust. This thing, I mean, it's just, like a lot of people are saying, like Don, it's a beast, man. So, really proud that I bought it. And what's crazy is the 2025 Works Edition is literally right around the corner, and it's already all updated. So, will this thing ever have a special value in the marketplace? I don't know. Because it's salty, because it's a very expensive dirt bike. It's basically a good $2,000 plus more than the regular R. So, and it's a 450. And I think the 450 is not really the attraction to most motocross people. They want the 250s. And Winchester Timber Honda, they have a lot of 450. They have a lot of 450s sitting in their upstairs showroom, and that just reinforces that I think the 450 is more than most ever want. You're just never going to get it out of that bike. But for me, wow. For the stature and the amount of how big I am and how much I weigh, I'm blown away. This thing just wants you to just kick me off that thing and go. So that was a great adventure yesterday. And once again, I had a lot of hesitation to buying this, but I came to closure. You know what? Let me do it. And I did it. So you witnessed that. So what a heck of a week that I've had this past week with the conversations. And then the Grom has come into my life as well. So now I have 2 more motorcycles in my shop. Just incredible. And that Grom is so much fun. And now the debate is, do I take the Monkey and trade it for a Grom? Because the Grom is a lot less money. I really should have bought the Grom from the get-go. I just wasn't fixated on it. I was more fixated on the Honda Monkey of giving me my feeling of being a kid again. But I should have bought a Grom. So now the debate is, I can trade this in and just swap a payment for a payment and have 2 Groms. So debatable, but they don't have any more of those modern tires, so I don't know. I'm just thinking that through, but for me, oh my gosh, look at the Honda collection. Now out in the trailer, there's a Honda CB650R, and Don reached out to me and said, man, I wish I knew you were maybe sell that CB650R. Well, I've had mixed feelings about that, but the thing is, it's upside down, because I got rid of that bike and I regretted it. And I traded with that bike, so it has a lot of negative numbers in it, so it would not be a deal. So meaning to you, so for Don, listen to my channel, you're gonna go buy a brand new one for 10 grand. To buy my bike out, you're gonna have to give me probably like 13 or 14 grand. So it would not be a deal. You're better off just waiting for the new ones coming out, the 2025s, or just going to the marketplace and looking for a used one, because mine's got negative numbers buried into it. Because after I got rid of it, I regretted it, and to make the deal go down, I had to give something up. And I see about Honda Financial, I'm blown away that they're giving me more loans, which is scary. But here's the point: down in Florida, my CB1000R is at my brother's house. There's a Honda. There's another Honda sitting, the CB650, in the trailer. That's 2 Hondas. Now we go to the dirt bike. 3 Hondas, Grom, 4 Hondas, Monkey, 5 Hondas, CBR 1000RR, 6 Hondas, Fireblade, 7 Hondas. I mean, oh my gosh, the Goldwing, 8 Hondas, the Acura Twin, 9 Hondas. Wow. So I have right now, without even going to that trailer, which I'm very confident that's it, 9. I really should just buy one more Honda. I should just buy the Grom, not even trade that. And there's 10 Hondas. Oh my gosh. 10 Hondas. That's be unbelievable. I mean, as we here at the used car lot, is, oh my gosh. So anyways, this morning isn't really about any really focused conversation. It's more about me just getting up this morning, wanting to say hi to all the subscribers, appreciate all the support, and I love the comments, and even me watching the video, I'm even laughing watching myself on that thing. I mean, wow. Then Kiefer, as usual, trying to run next to me and cause all the trouble. So now what's the next project? Yeah, right. You know, in so many ways, I think I need another trailer. I really do. I mean, I kind of wish in some ways I didn't sell my 28-foot car hauler, but I had to free up space on the property to be able to have my camper here. And so, man, I tell you what, but that was a great garage because that would hold like 6 motorcycles inside that freaking trailer. So part of me is like, man, I need to go buy another trailer. But the problem is, where am I going to put it? So that's not going to probably happen. And part of me is like, do I trade one of my trailers for a bigger trailer? But at the end of the day, it's only going to make it where I really get 2 more bikes in the trailer. So like that's a 20-foot trailer back here. If I even went out and got, that's got 4 motorcycles in it. So if I got a 28-foot trailer, I'm going to get 2 more bikes in it. Same thing with the ATC over there. If I got rid of that, that holds 2 bikes, and I get a little bigger trailer, it's just going to hold 2 more bikes. And it's a lot of money. If you go shop trailers these days, you're at 10 grand to 20 grand all day long. So it's not like the good old days. You could buy a nice enclosed trailer for $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. So point of that is, yeah, I'm out of room. Yeah, go buy a sea container. But yeah, that looks so freaking tacky. Then other people are like, build another shop. I tried all that. This county's so ridiculous, man. You got to go through a whole engineering study here for me to be able to build another shop. And I'm just like, nope, I'm not up for it. I'm not up for paying a guy $5,000 to start drilling holes in my property to tell me that you can't put another structure here because you're in the limestone overlay district and your barn's going to be in a sinkhole any moment. I'm just not up for it. So I ain't going to do it. That's why I bought these motorcycle and car hauler trailers, because it's in some ways a garage. Or just do the right thing, sell half the stuff you have, and you wouldn't have this problem, right? So that's it. Just want to say good morning to all the subscribers. And everybody got their money. I'm glad to hear that everybody sent money too. I got creative this time on trying to hide that money in the envelope, and I hope everybody kind of saw how I did that. And I think that made the difference this time, because when I hit the 10,000 subscribers last fall, I sent money to people for participating in the channel and rewarded them, and a lot of people didn't get the money. But I didn't really hide the money in the envelope. That was foolish of me just to kind of put it in the envelope with a piece of paper. And I think the mailman figured it out. So that's it. We got to go to the garbage, get rid of the dump, got to take care of things. And what's the next adventure? Yeah, what's the next adventure on Ice Age TV? It just doesn't end, does it? Which hopefully that keeps you entertained. So God bless and have a great Saturday.